You're welcome to another episode of Let's Get Talking with Desi. My name is Desmond Okriko, and you can call me Desi Fading. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like my page on YouTube. It's Desi Fading, and on Facebook, it's Let's Get Talking with Desi. Kudos to the team has come multimedia, Joshua Skin Photography, OB Communications, and Nick Collections. So today, we had a very interesting conversation coming up. My guest is Adwowa Atta Kakra Obeng. She's my guest, and we're talking about a medical condition called alopecia. I'm not sure you've heard about that, but then we'll get to know more as we speak to her and how come all of this happened. So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Tired, but good.
Great. So, alopecia, I hadn't heard of it. I mean, until I got to see your video. Did you know about it?
Well, I have it, so at some point I had to know about it. But then initially, nobody in my house knew about it. Nobody had any idea about it until I got it, and then we had to find out what it was. It took, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 3 years to get the diagnosis as to what exactly it was.
So it's a medical condition where a person gets like, I don't know to put it, temporary or permanent loss of hair.
A bit of both. You can say a bit of both, because alopecia is an autoimmune disorder. For me, it's what I would say is just your body fighting your hair. It's just like you know the white blood cells will fight malaria and those things. It sees your body as a foreign agent. It sees your hair as a foreign agent and attacks the hair cells more like it. So my body was just decided, your hair is disturbing your system, and then they begin to attack it. So it's autoimmune. So it just starts, and then eventually just with everything. Some people are lucky the hair grows back after with treatment. Some it will come and it will fall off again. In my case, that's what happened. And then eventually some too are stuck with the sazy head like mine.
I see. So this is not about her, trying to be too crazy with her hair and all of that. This is actually a condition. So take us through. I read that you had this condition for 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you realize that, my hair is going off?
That was at age 8. It began, for some reason I'm bored of the story. It began at the back of my head, like a round circular thingy, looking more or less like a ringworm. So my mom saw it, with me, and then began to treat it as ringworm. And it began to spread in between, like on even patches, circular. And then it will shrink and increase in size, and then eventually when you pull my hair, I won't feel it. And then it will be in your hands. I'll take a shower, it's in the bathtub, I'll wake up, it's on the pillow. If I comb my hair, I get a whole chunk of hair falling out and stuff like that. And eventually everything just fell off. It would thin out, and eventually I lost everything and got a shiny hair. And then we've got different types. So there's errata, so mine began as errata, the one that has the patches of hair loss, and then you get to totalis, where you lose all the hair on your head, but then you have all the other hairs on your body. And then universalis, where you lose every single hair on your body. That's what I had. Yes, had, because now I have eyelashes. So that's what I had.
At that age, how do you feel? I mean, you were 8 years, and your friends have their hair on and all of that, and you start going off.
It was scary. Initially, we thought it was maybe so I just figured, I'll get killed and that'll be it. But then when it began to fall off and people began to shy away from me, my sisters are even afraid to share bed with me and stuff like that. You go to school, people wouldn't want to play with you because they would feel they also get infected. And then it wasn't easy. It was scary, it was tough. You thought you'd done something, maybe. And because I like food, I thought I'd eaten something, maybe that kind of thing, and witchcraft and all those things. So at that age, a lot of things come into your head. But then eventually, with the help of my parents, my family have been very supportive. My friends and then the doctors, we got to know what it was. And then we all became okay with it, that okay, it's not contagious and all. And then I was okay. my teachers were of great help because if you laugh at me in school, they would, and I go and report you, they would punish you. So for me, going to school wasn't so hard, unlike other people. So for me, it was difficult initially, but then when everybody got to understand what it was, I was a bit comfortable.
Interesting. So you're a twin?
Yes.
Does your twin sister have the same condition?
No.
So it's just you?
Yes. Special people. We are special.
Okay. So your twin sister doesn't have it?
No.
Do you look alike?
No, we don't. We don't. People say we do, but then I don't see. She's smaller than I am. Okay, she was smaller than I am, but then I don't really see it. Maybe once in a while you do something like, oh, you're looking like Pain, but other than that, physically I would say no. For me, I would say no, but on phone, we sound so much alike. At times you send a voice note and I'll go like, when that thing is like, oh no, it's not me, it's Pain. So our voice sound very much alike. Even my mom gets confused at times with that. She's like, what are you? I'm like, Kakra, oh okay. Then yeah, but physically we don't.
So when you're going from JHS, SHS, university, and even getting to work, how has that journey been from that time, 8 years till now?
It's been, for me, I'll say it's been amazing. It's been a journey of different emotions and different things happen at every stage. There have been days where I would cry and ask God, why me? There are days where it took me a long time to accept the fact that I'm beautiful. It took me a while. I would say up until I came out was when if anybody told me, a guy I like told me you are beautiful, I now believe them. Initially I would doubt it and go like, oh yeah, say I'm beautiful because I'm wearing a wig. You haven't seen the real me. So I was doubting that for some time until I came out and now I work hard. So what you see is what you get, more like this is me. So when you tell me I'm beautiful, I now actually believe, okay, it's true. He's not just saying it for saying sake. Yeah.
So you decided to come out, and during that period you were wearing wigs and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What finally pushed you to come out? Okay, now I'm going to let the whole world know this is what I am.
Actually, initially, it wasn't for the whole world to know. It was just for my friends and for me to be comfortable around my friends. And then I felt I was being ungrateful to God because I had everything. I have a good job, I have a good family, I have good health. And it's just that one thing that in a way is insignificant. I was letting that stop me from being who I really was. So that was one. And then two, I was tired. Wearing wigs is not easy. Imagine this weather now and being in a wig. God. I mean, that's a lot. And then going through relationships, meet a guy that you have to figure out, can I share my secret with him? Will he be okay with it? That whole stress.
Has there ever been a problem in your relationship?
Not really, but just not really. Yeah. And then basically, I'm a teacher. So I tell my students they are beautiful, they shouldn't doubt themselves. If nobody has called you out, that kind of thing, I'm waiting them to be confident. And I thought, I'm telling them to do this. Be themselves, love themselves no matter what. And I'm hiding, I'm wearing a wig. So all these things came together and I just felt, let me just do it. Let me just be free. I mean, people will talk anyways. So why not give them something that I can control in a way and use that also get everybody to be comfortable around me so that I can be myself. I don't have to always run and go and pick a wig or pick a scarf. I can just work out and then just be myself. And that was it. It just happened to be my 30th birthday too, so yay.
Okay, so happy birthday.
Belated. But I'm still accepting presents.
Okay, I'm sure I'll tell them.
Oh, they better. Like Eliza Navarra, I don't mind.
Okay, so we'll talk about that later. So from last year to this year, you've seen that the responses from everybody has been amazing, and I'm sure you've also got the attention, media attention.
Yeah. A little. Yeah, it's a little, but it was more than I expected. I didn't expect to be here today. I didn't do this to get the fame, if I can say that, but it was just an added bonus to it, because the video actually trended for days. I had people calling me, WhatsApping me, people that I hadn't spoken to in years. I was like, I was surprised that day. That day, my phone just got off. Like my phone didn't sleep. Like I had to turn off my data to respond to messages, and then turn it back on. It was crazy, and the support from my friends, my family. I can say every interview, including this one, has been a friend who worked it out, if I can say that. And the support has been amazing. People who have come up to me and told me that because of my bravery, they're able to have self-confidence. Although they don't have alopecia, they now feel more confident in themselves to work out every day. Because if I have this and I'm able to work out and I'm able to deal with this over the years and still have this personality and this character, then it means they don't really have any reason not to appreciate themselves as well. And I have other people who also have other autoimmune disorders who also reached out to me. And it's been amazing. And people who also have alopecia have also reached out to me.
You were telling me about it, that you've actually met Ghanaians who have the same condition. Yeah. And for me, until I heard about you, I didn't know about alopecia. So you've met them?
Yeah.
How many people can you?
I've met 2 ladies, 1 gentleman. The gentleman is Burkinabe. Okay. Yes. And then 2 ladies in Ghana, and then I'm yet to meet 1 lady personally, so 3. So yeah, and then people are telling me, oh, there's this lady in my area, I'm just gonna meet her. And I'm like, okay, I don't really do, let me say, campaign stuff when school is in session, so everything has to wait till we go on vacation. So I'm like, okay, I'll try and make time when I'm on vacation and we can meet up, then go see this person. One guy called me recently from Takaya and I said, go into school, who he thinks might have the same condition as I am. So I told him I would get in touch when school is on vacation, but I try to talk to him once in a while, because this is not what I was expecting. Yeah, like, this is not, it's like, this is, if I was expecting this, it's this. So it's been amazing. God just took control and then just ran with it.
You were telling me about your days in the university. I don't know something university because you're in
Yes. Yes, industrialist.
Yeah, so were your roommates aware of this condition?
No.
So 12 first year?
Yep.
How did you wore the wig every time?
24/7.
Oh.
24/7. I told.
That must be a lot of work.
I didn't see it as work then, but now that the work is off, I now see it as work. Initially, I had gotten used to it, and I began wearing the wigs full time when I was coming to university. So level 100 first year, my roommate, who is now my best friend, Abigail, her sister went to the same senior high school with me. And she's like, Kakra Obeng, that girl, she doesn't have hair. I was like, nah, she has hair because she's in a way that maybe the hair has come. So Abigail told me, it's like, my sister was like, oh, don't mind her, the hair has come. So because of how I wore the wigs, and I wasn't a calm person. Today I'm jumping from here, I'm warming boys on the E-block, I'm damping here, I'm doing sports, level 100, freshers games, I was parts, and all those. There was no way it could have been a wig. It would have fallen up at some point. So she was convinced meeting here and it's a wig I'm wearing just like everybody else. And I was styling very nicely. Oh yeah, made the boy life, pa. Stars are being here, no.
Have you ever felt, okay, well you mentioned that sometimes you cry, but have you ever felt like disappointed, like you feeling sad about the whole situation, about having it? Really?
Yeah. Especially days where you see people in braids. Then you wish you could go and braid your hair like that. Charlie, there's that too, and that's kind of like that. So, yeah, that one. And then you just realize you can't do that. But then So just, you just have those days. I mean, I don't like talking about those days because then I get very, very teary. It's because it's very sad. Then I begin to doubt if there's a God. I begin to blame God for everything. And I begin to do, for want of a better word, bad things just so I would justify the fact that I'm doing it because I have alopecia. If I didn't have alopecia, I wouldn't have been doing this. So I've had my downs. I've fallen, yes, but then that little voice at the back of it would always tell you, it's not over. So what? You don't have hair, so what? That voice just, you have everything else. You are beautiful, you are bold, you are courageous, you can talk a lot. And people are afraid of you. I'm actually a bully, if I can say that, because my friends always say I'm a bully. And I'm always happy. People wish they could be happy like me. I have my own mates asking me, are you serious in life? Because I'm always happy, I'm always laughing. But I had my own little burden, that I was dealing with. So yeah, there are days like that. There are more sad days than happy days, but serve a living God. So the happy days over the sad days.
Well, that's very important. Because in such a situation, if you feel very left out,
you feel like you
something.
exactly. And when you go to church or you sit in a car and then somebody is preaching, and because you've drawn eyebrows, the person just goes like, and then man, I'm draw eyebrow, me you china, mother for monko heaven. And back then I wasn't able to tell them it's not this. I wasn't told. I just feel bad that that's kind of thing. I can't explain it, but
do you, I mean, in Ghana, the sun is really
Charlie.
scorching,
Charlie.
So you always like this, or maybe sometimes?
Oh, most often than not, I have a cap or a scarf. Okay. So I have a cap and then or a scarf, whichever one I feel works for the occasion. So I have pictures I have, and because I had alopecia at a tender age, before I began wearing wigs, I used to do a lot of scarves, a lot. Okay. So when it comes to scarves, I'm okay with scarves, and then caps as well.
Have you been told whether there's a cure, treatment, or anything for this?
As at now, there's no cure.
There's no cure for it. So if you have it, that's done.
There are treatments.
Okay.
Treatments that one can try.
Have you tried that?
Oh yeah, I've tried treatments. I have, but at this point, I don't know. But you get to a point, you try. Now I pray, and just leave it to God. And for me, that point was after SS. I told my parents I was done.
So you haven't done any treatment since SS?
Since SS.
Okay.
Like my brain, I'm done. Try way federal, where did you say? I don't know. And some people will not get it. They're like, oh, try this thing is there, try it again. And they don't get it when you go like, oh, I don't want to try anything. Some people, oh, try this one, last one, but it's like giving yourself hope and nothing happens. That's feeling. You don't want to go through that all over again. So for me, I haven't been on treatments, but there are treatments. They are topical, and once you can apply, there are injections, steroids, and a whole array of things. Some I try, it might work for you, it might not work for somebody. The hair can come and it can go again. So it varies from person to person. And then, so there's no cure, but there are treatments that one can try. But then for me, right now, I'm on a break. Yes.
You teach, and so with your students, the very first time maybe you stood in front of them or they saw you, what's their reaction?
They cried.
They cried.
They were in shock, they cried, they were happy. It was mixed emotions.
Okay.
And for that one now, I want to thank Adwowa of TV3 for helping me do that, because if they hadn't pushed me to do that, I don't think I'd be able to go to school without a scarf. Because in my school, my headmistress has been amazing. Miss Hannah Holbrook.
Which school is that?
Abraman Senior High. Oh crap.
Abraman Senior High.
I was also going to mention my school.
Oh, don't worry.
So they had like an assembly for me, and then they had the whole school come there, and then that was when I had a scarf on, and I told them, I took the scarf off, and then told them what it was, and then how it has limited me, and how it actually made me a better person. So the people that I teach directly, they were in tears because of some of the things I say in class. They never understood why I was saying those things. And then some of them were just in utter shock. Because, Miss Obeng can't be bald. No, Miss Obeng can't have hair. No, that kind of thing. And then the boys were just very silly as usual. But then some of them, in general, everybody was shocked.
So I want to say thank you to a couple of people, and first of all, to the Almighty God for this strength He's given me, and to thank my headmistress, Miss Anna Holbrook, the staff of Adwowa Senior High, my parents, my family members, my sisters, my friends, my nieces and my nephews, and to everyone who has shown me love since I came out and support. Thank you.
Anyways, thank you very much also for watching. My name is Desmond Okrikoda, so you can call me Desi. Make sure that you like my page on Facebook, Let's Get Talking with Desi. On YouTube, my channel is Desi Fade. And also the team that's coming here, which was getting photography, movie, communications. We all this